SEGA und Relic Entertainment präsentieren. In Zusammenarbeit mit Games Workshop.
I shall be light. In times of doubt, I shall keep faith. In throes of rage, I shall hone my craft. In vengeance, I shall have no mercy. In the midst of battle, I shall have no fear. In the face of death, I shall have no remorse.
Dawn of War 3. Warhammer 40k. Ja, und damit herzlich willkommen hier auf dem Channel zu einem neuen Projekt, was ich eigentlich schon vor fast 2 Monaten starten wollte, könnte man sagen. Erstellen Sie Ihr Relic-Konto. Im aktuellen Neuigkeiten, Kosten und Spielinhalte für Company. Haben Sie schon ein Konto? Ich weiß nicht. Habe ich schon ein Relic-Konto? Ich hätte das Spiel vielleicht. Okay, wir sehen uns gleich wieder. So, da herzlich willkommen zurück hier bei Dawn of War. Habe ich jetzt hier angemeldet. Und ja, wir spielen natürlich Kampagne. Ich habe Dawn of War 2. Ich habe tatsächlich noch nie in Dawn of War, also kein Dawn of War gespielt. Ich habe Dawn of War 2 damals die Demo oder so gespielt von GameStar oder so. Und wir machen mal lernen. Trainingsmission. Tutorial 1 starten. Ja komm, wir fangen einfach bei dem Urschleim an. Grundlegendes Tutorial 1. Schüttgeneratoren schützen ihre Basis und machen Geschütz so lange unverwundbar, bis die Schüttgeneratoren zerstört sind. Es ist günstiger, Squads zu verstärken, als neue Squads zu produzieren. Passen Sie auf Ihre Streitkräfte. Wieso glaube ich eigentlich? Ich meine, das sind ja dieselben, die auch Company of Heroes 2 gemacht haben, ne? Wieso glaube ich eigentlich, dass sich das Spiel mittlerweile fast, also dass sie sich ziemlich ähnlich sind? Wenn ich das mit den Squads hier lese, dass man die neu, also verstärken kann, anstatt neue zu produzieren, das ist genau so wie bei Company of Heroes. Sie können ein Schild um ihren Energiekern aktivieren und verhindern, dass er während Angriff zerstört wird. Dadurch wird er 15 Minuten unverwundbar. Nice.
Welcome to the first Dawn of War 3 tutorial. This first tutorial will teach the basic gameplay mechanics you need to know in order to play Dawn of War 3, such as basic combat and base and army building.
Naja.
For the purpose of this tutorial, you will be playing as Space Marines.
Ja, nice. Also nicht, dass wir das Spiel nicht können, aber ich möchte das alles mitnehmen. Ist das meine Stronghold hier?
The Space Marines start with the Stronghold as their headquarter building.
Klingt
The
logisch.
Stronghold is used to deploy builder units and basic combat units.
Ja.
We will begin by setting a rally point from your Stronghold onto the battlefield.
Naja.
Set a rally point at the indicated position.
Hab ich.
Good work. The rally point has been set. When you deploy units from your Stronghold, they will immediately move to the rally point. Next, we will build your forces, starting with a Tactical Marine Squad. Deploy a Tactical Marine Squad from your Stronghold.
Jawohl, mache ich.
Tactical Marines are a ranged infantry unit that serves as the Space Marines' basic line unit.
Okay.
Your Tactical Marine Squad is deployed.
Jawohl.
Tactical Marines ready. In order to build other kinds of units, you will need to construct additional kinds of base buildings. Base buildings are constructed by builder units. The Space Marine builder unit is the Servitor. Deploy a Servitor from your Stronghold.
Jawohl, mache ich.
The Servitor is weak in combat, but is able to construct additional base buildings. These buildings can be used to deploy new kinds of units.
Klingt plausibel, ja.
To build a new base building, select your Servitor and move it to the indicated build location.
This one is underway.
Achso, ja, okay, der soll dahin.
Move your Servitor to the build location.
Ja, macht er.
Construct a barracks at the indicated build location.
Kaserne. Hier. Ah ja.
Initiating barracks deployment.
Okay, das habe ich auch gelesen hier. Sag ja wie bei Company of Heroes. Also, ist halt ziemlich ähnlich.
Your barracks is complete.
Jawohl.
You can use it to deploy new kinds of units.
Soll ich wahrscheinlich erst wieder so einen Wegpunkt setzen, oder was?
Like your Stronghold, you can also set a rally point by selecting your barracks and then issuing a right click on the battlefield. You
Ja.
will now deploy Assault Marines from your new barracks. Deploy 2 Assault Marine squads from your barracks.
Assault Marine. So, Marine Squad. Achso, ja, Assault.
Units that are in progress are added to your build queue at the bottom of the screen.
Ja, ja, sehe ich.
When a unit is finished, the next unit in the build queue will become in progress. This
Hier.
allows you to queue up several units for deployment at once.
Okay, und die sind halt besser.
Your first Assault Marine squad is finished. Unlike Tactical Marines, Assault Marines specialize in melee combat instead of ranged combat.
Ah,
They are equipped with jump packs and cost more resources to deploy.
jawohl. Verstehe schon.
All of your Assault Marine squads are deployed. You
Jawohl.
are ready to take your forces into battle.
Wird richtig.
You can select multiple units at once
Ja.
by box selecting a group of units. Click and drag to box select all of your units at once.
Ah, da.
more easily manage your units, you can assign your selected units into control groups. Assign your tactical and assault marines to a control group.
Point me with purpose. We are ready for war.
To help you better manage different kinds of units, they can be put in multiple control groups at once.
Point me with purpose, my lord.
There is enemy activity behind the fog of war.
Orders and
they will appear
excellence.
once your units are close enough to see them. Find the enemy behind the fog of war and eliminate them.
Mach ich.
Inbound to marked location.
Right-click on the enemy to attack.
Taking fire! My chainsaw has you! You cannot escape us on foot! I follow thee!
There is a health pickup ahead.
Ready to
You can
jump.
restore
It
a
is my
squad's
duty
health
to
by moving
oblige.
it over to a pickup. There are more enemies ahead. This time, we will move your units with the attack move command.
Jawohl.
Units using attack move will
Make
move to the
ready,
specified
brothers.
location and automatically stop to attack enemies encountered along the way. Issue an attack move command to move your units.
Give me your orders and witness excellence. Your faith in us will be
Destroy the
rewarded
enemy.
tenfold.
We don't want to die now!
Ja, weil das mal E-Mail Zeit war.
Is more safe, efficient, and effective than using the right-click move. Right-click move is for positioning units within combat or for escaping combat. Learning which move command is appropriate to the situation at hand will make you a better commander.
Naja.
The enemy is trying to gain a tactical advantage by capturing that heavy cover. Capturing heavy cover activates a shield that protects the units inside from ranged damage. Your ranged units cannot enter heavy cover that has been captured by the enemy. Only units with the counter cover property, such as assault marines, can enter captured heavy cover and fight enemy units inside.
Okay. Ja, das muss man ja wissen, ne?
Since the heavy cover is located on higher ground, your squads cannot reach it on foot. Use your assault marines' jump ability to leap them into the heavy cover.
Yes,
It
sir.
is also possible to destroy heavy cover with ranged damage.
Taking resource
Destroy
point.
the enemy.
Moving to jump position.
Jawohl.
Jump jets engaged. Assault jump.
Push! We get attacked!
Their foot soldiers no longer take
Nice.
place.
For the purposes of this tutorial, you have been granted an additional squad.
Tactical squad.
This squad has suffered a casualty and is no longer at full strength. We will reinforce this squad back up to full strength. Move this
Give me
damaged
your
unit
orders and
to your
witness
stronghold or
excellence.
barracks to begin reinforcement. It costs resources to reinforce a squad, but it is always cheaper than purchasing a new squad.
Assault jump. Understood.
Aber der kann sich halt nicht so zurückziehen, ne? Wie die.
It is my duty to oblige.
Move this squad to a base building for reinforcement.
Naja. Schon klar.
To see if your unit is within reinforcement range, simply select the building and view the rotating reinforcement reticule on the ground. The squad's reinforcement will pause if it moves away from the reinforcement structure.
Klingt logisch.
Reinforcement will resume once the squad moves back into range of the reinforcement structure.
Ja, und das klingt
Make
logisch.
ready, brothers.
The squad has been reinforced. A
Jawohl.
fully reinforced squad is always stronger than one who has taken casualties. The enemy is preparing to mount an attack on your base.
Ne.
We will
You
deploy
will.
2 scout sniper squads to bolster your
Assault
defense.
jump. Understood. Assault squad forging ahead.
Scout snipers have a larger line of sight and firing range than other Space Marine line
Assault
units.
squad ready.
You can use
As
scout
you would have
snipers
it.
to see and attack enemies that are much further away.
Klingt plausibel.
Your first squad of scout snipers has been deployed. Deploy one more scout sniper squad from your barracks. They are weak against melee attackers, so keep them stationed behind your other units.
Na, mach ich. Mach ich.
Your scout snipers are ready for combat. The enemy is marching towards your stronghold. Position your units to intercept the enemy attack.
Give me your order. We'll brave this terrain.
Alter, plus. Oh, läuft.
We are your scouts. Put some distance between us. You mean show what us dead?
Go ahead into battle. Enemy foot soldiers
Another
killed.
wave of enemies are approaching your stronghold.
Go ahead.
Kill the enemy.
Ready.
Relocate.
Yes, as you would have it.
Smart infantry is exposed.
Ja, macht's weg.
Awaiting orders. Guide my blade. Space Marine cut down their infantry.
He is starting fights they can't win.
Try and kill.
Well done. This completes your first set of lessons on Dawn of War 3.
Ja, easy, ne?
You are ready to proceed to the next tutorial.
Bitte für eine Trophäe.
This victory belongs to mankind.
Sehr unterhaltsam. Dann machen wir Tutorial 2. Find's nice. Grundlegendes Tutorial 2. Ich muss tatsächlich eine Taste auf der Tastatur drücken.
Welcome to the second Dawn of War 3 tutorial. This tutorial will cover elite units, resource capture, line unit upgrades, and advanced combat.
Ja.
We will begin by calling in an elite unit, Gabriel Angelos. Elite units are stronger than line units and possess powerful abilities. They are not deployed from base structures, but are equipped before a match and unlocked in battle by spending elite points.
Klingt
Deploy
nice.
elite unit Gabriel Angelos to the battlefield.
Jawohl, gib ihm mir.
Will you call forth our elite warrior?
Gabriel is a powerful melee unit with crowd control abilities. You will accompany your line units and give them a decisive
I
advantage.
will set this cursed
Gabriel
realm
Angelos is
right.
deployed and ready for combat.
The might of the Blood Ravens
Ah.
is with you.
Take Gabriel and your line units to locate a nearby resource point. Resource points will boost your income and allow you to further
Marching
build
there
your
now.
army. Use your forces to search for the resource point. The foe is in heavy cover. Kill the enemies blocking the path to get to the resource point.
Vergeltung.
Enemies killed.
The enemy is now out of your way. Press further to the resource point.
Er ist ziemlich nah, ist der Junge.
It is done.
Press further to the resource point.
Ja, ja.
There's the resource point. Move your units inside the resource point's capture radius in order to capture the point.
Klingt auch plausibel.
Your units must remain within the capture radius until the capture timer is full in order to own the resource point.
Okay, da kann man
The
dann...
point
ist
is
klar.
yours.
Also hier kannst du...
You cannot gain resources from a point until you upgrade it with an add-on. Purchase the requisition add-on by clicking the requisition add-on button over the resource point.
Chapter Master setting out.
The requisition generator boosts the amount of requisition you gain from a point. Requisition is the resource used for purchasing vehicle upgrades and infantry units. A power generator is the second type of resource add-on that you can construct. Power is the resource used to construct infantry upgrades and vehicle units. Most upgrades and unit purchases require a little of both of these resources.
Klingt logisch.
The requisition generator is finished. You will now gain requisition from this resource point.
Ja.
Let us further increase the requisition we are getting from this add-on by purchasing the point's resource upgrade.
Okay.
When your point is done upgrading, the amount of resources it generates will be increased.
25%. Finde ich nice. Vor allem, was er für ein Dude ist, was er ist einfach mal 5 Meter groß.
Enemies are on their way to attack your resource point. Move Gabriel to the entry point to guard the area.
Chapter Command fights with
Wo ist denn der Entry Point?
Gabriel moving out.
Ready. Doing it now.
I'm here. Go ahead.
Move Gabriel to the entry
We are ready
point to
for war.
guard
Shall
the
be
area.
done.
Power generator.
Kill the enemy.
Under attack.
Was kann er denn eigentlich?
No escape.
Ja, wow.
Back, Scott. Make way.
Enemy squad killed.
Gabriel has sustained damage to his health. Base buildings have an ability called Healing Aura that heals elites. Out-of-combat elites that stand next to a base building will have their health restored. Move Gabriel next to your base building to heal him.
Ich schick die einfach alle zurück. Was hast du denn dazu?
Move Gabriel next to your base
Tactical
building
squad.
to heal him.
He who fights with me shall be my brother.
Tactical Marines ready.
Jetzt kann ich die nicht
We
verstärken,
are
oder?
ready for war. Ready.
Nein, jetzt geht das nicht. Natürlich nicht. Aber nur die Elite, oder was?
Gabriel has been healed and is ready to return to the battle. We must now take the fight to the enemy.
Jawohl.
We will use scout squads to track down the enemy. Deploy 2 scout squads from the barracks. Scouts are stealth units with a large line of sight.
Efficiency logarithms
Stealth units
compel
can
this
only be
servitor to
sighted by
request the
enemy
task.
detector units.
Frech.
You have your first squad of scouts. Deploy 1 more. All builder units, such as the servitor, have the ability to detect stealth units.
Aha.
Your scout squads are ready. Before we take your infantry into battle, we will upgrade their attack strength at the arsenal building. The arsenal
Tactical
is the Space
squad.
I
Marines
am
upgrade structure.
Gabriel.
Tactical Marines
Use your
ready.
servitor to
Understood.
construct the arsenal. You can locate your servitor by double-clicking the servitor's portrait in your unit queue.
Ah ja, der steht ja hier. Den habe ich schon gesehen, mein Freund.
Build routines 2-1. Arsenal.
Die Waffenkammer. Die kann ich nicht aufrüsten hier. Das ist mir verwehrt, wird mir das verstärkt.
You have my favor and the Emperor's.
Will ich aufleveln? Ja, Günther baut da jetzt.
With the arsenal finished, you can now purchase upgrades for your line units. New abilities for some line units can also be purchased from an upgrade structure. With an upgrade structure, you can purchase health and damage upgrades for your line units. Purchase the infantry damage upgrade from the arsenal.
Ja.
The infantry damage upgrade boosts the damage of basic infantry units.
Klingt
Building an
logisch.
arsenal also gives your tactical marine squads the ability to upgrade themselves with powerful late-game weaponry. We will now upgrade a tactical marine squad with the plasma gun upgrade. Select a tactical marine squad and left-click the plasma gun upgrade.
Tactical squad.
Plasma
Upgrading
guns
to
are
plasma.
powerful ranged weapons that fire more rapidly while stationary. If they sustain fire too long while stationary,
Plasma guns
their guns
deployed.
will overheat and have to cool before resuming fire.
Ja, nice.
Now that your army is upgraded, use it to investigate the hostile area outside of your
Tactical
base.
Marines ready. Ready. We will go with plasma.
Remember to use your scout squad's stealth capabilities to scout ahead.
Plasma guns ready.
He who fights with me shall be
Tactical
my
squad.
brother.
Plasma squad.
It is my pleasure to kill in your name.
Erforscht und steuern versuchen. Okay.
We are ready. We will
Mehr
do
Einheiten
it.
zu bringen. Ziehen Sie die Auswahl mehr Einheiten. Ja, ja.
Ready.
Die kommen jetzt auf die 2. Hier, er ist
The
die
might
1.
of the Blood
Yes, my
Ravens
lord.
is
Die tue ich mal auf die 3.
Use your forces to scout for enemies.
Understood and underway.
Das dauert aber lange. Wenn der nicht mehr wird.
This one would comply.
Oh, was jetzt?
There are enemies ahead. However, there is a patch of stealth cover you can use to hide your units. Units inside stealth cover are hidden from view from enemy units outside of it. This allows your units to scout what lies behind stealth cover without revealing themselves to enemies on the other side. Enemy units
Nice.
can gain sight of your units only if they enter the stealth cover with your units. Use stealth cover to ambush your enemies.
Angelos here. I read you.
Tactical Marines ready. Plasma team ready. Tactical squad on the move. Tactical Marines ready. Tactical squad entering concealment. We are ready for war. Moving.
It is my pleasure to kill in your name. We've
Use stealth cover to ambush your enemies.
What scout marines underway?
I'm here. Go ahead.
Why take our way?
Enemy killed.
The area ahead is treacherous. Use your
Tactical
scouts
squad.
to scout out any hostile
I hear
enemies
you.
ahead.
What's the order?
Do not let your scouts become detected.
We serve the
Orders
charge.
acquisition is high,
Setting out now.
but abundance is useful only if it wins us this battle.
There may be enemies inside that stealth cover. Use your camouflaged scouts to safely
Very good,
scout
my
any
lord.
enemies in the stealth cover. Kill the enemies you find.
They will not be
What I stand. Angelos.
Kill the enemies you find in the stealth cover.
prepared and practiced. We disappear into the field.
force up ahead. Scout out the enemy force on the upper platform.
You have a target. It
Ja, mach ich.
as you like it.
Ich voll dabei.
The enemy has captured the next resource point and built a listening post to protect it. A listening post is a structure with a ranged weapon that also protects resource add-ons from damage.
Frech.
Before you can destroy enemy add-ons or capture an enemy point, you must first destroy the listening post that protects it.
Na,
Once
okay.
the listening post is gone, you can destroy the enemy add-ons and take the point for yourself.
Klingt logisch.
Destroy the listening post.
Name your target for the Emperor. Name your target. By your leave, we embark.
We are ready for war. Tactical squad entering concealment.
Chapter command fights going covert.
Tactical Marines under concealment.
This will kill them all.
Destroy the listening post.
Enemy foothold is killed.
Be gone! You'll die one by one.
Wie es rumzappelt.
Destroy the listening post.
Tactical squad.
Mach doch mal ruhig.
Moving from hiding.
I am Gabriel.
Taking fire.
Dead men walking.
Hostiles killed. Tactical Marines ready. Relocating.
Angelos.
Destroy the listening
No
post.
escape.
Go ahead, command. Plasma team
I
attacking.
will not stop. Make way.
Zack.
Target eliminated.
The listening post is destroyed, and the resource
Tactical
point is now
squad.
vulnerable to capture.
Jawohl.
Capture the resource point.
Plasma team here. Tactical squad on the move. Taking the point.
Arbeite daran.
You have a target for us?
Ja, nee.
Very good, my lord. It is my pleasure for the Emperor. We'll take it. Quietly.
Oh.
Well done. This completes your second Dawn of War 3 tutorial.
Na, nice.
You are ready to proceed to the last tutorial, which centers around Dawn of War 3 multiplayer.
Ah, na ja, ne?
Glory be to the chapter.
Wir sind ja keine Anfänger. Wir sind ja schon geschult eigentlich. Auch wenn beim 10-Stunden-Stream viele Flamer dabei waren. Erfahren Sie mehr über den Energiekernspielmodus im Mehrspieler. Na dann. Ich freue mich tatsächlich schon auf die Kampagne, die wird bestimmt mega nice. Oh.
Welcome to the battlefield, brother. This tutorial will teach you the mechanics unique to a multiplayer match. You've arrived just in time. The enemy has destroyed our critical structures and exposed our power core for attack. The battle will result in defeat if our power core is destroyed. However, if we can fight back and destroy the enemy's power core, victory is ours. We need your elite unit, Gabriel Angelos, to swing this battle in our favor. However, we need to accumulate enough elite points to deploy him. You gain elite points over time, but you can speed up point accumulation by constructing an elite point generator on a resource point. This resource point is already captured. You can construct add-ons and listening posts on any point captured by you or an ally. All your teammates will gain full economic benefit from the points add-ons.
No doubts, no fears.
The enemy is upon us. You have a foe defend our resource points until we have enough elite points to deploy Gabriel Angelos.
Don't want us dead.
Let's Click on the Elite Point Generator button above the resource point in order to deploy Gabriel faster.
Guys,
Our Elite
please,
Points will
target
increase
killed.
faster
We
once the
will
point is
hold
done
up
upgrading
here.
to the new add-on.
Death fought with bolters in hand. Devastator
Fresh reinforcements are on their way.
enemies killed.
Holy shit.
Fresh reinforcements are on their way.
Name your target. Carrying it out. You have need of us. Enemy squad killed.
Fresh reinforcements are on their way.
Soldiers are no more. Devastators reporting. August targets draw nigh. Infantry slain.
Fresh reinforcements are on their way.
Tactical squad. You aim us. Enemy devastated.
Diese alten Kaki-Nahkämpfer.
We have enough
It's
elite
my lord.
points to deploy Gabriel Angelos. Elites like Gabriel can only be deployed next to friendly resource points, critical structures, and strongholds. Fresh reinforcements are on their way. Kill the remaining enemies.
Enemy foot soldiers killed.
Now is our chance to counterattack. In order to achieve victory, we must destroy the enemy's critical structures. The structures are the shield generator, the turret, and finally, the power core. These structures grant defenses to each other, so they must be destroyed in that order. Destroy the shield generator.
Aha. Das ist also unser Energiekern hier. Interessant. Aber ich kann keine Dings bauen, keine Truppen bauen.
He who fights with me shall be my brother.
Ja, genau.
I understand.
Destroy the shield generator.
Ja, ja. Achso, da können wir gar nicht hin. Okay.
It shall be done.
The enemy is trying to take cover behind the shield generator's shield. We must destroy its shield before we can destroy the shield generator.
Be gone!
Destroy the shield generator.
Make way!
Gun them down.
Ich feiere das ja.
Tear down that cover. Its life purpose was merely to tune my weapon.
Destroy the shield generator.
Ja, ja, wir sind dran. Bleib mal ruhig.
Orcish blood shall stain the soil.
Destroying it rewards us with extra resources, and also makes the turret vulnerable.
Jawohl.
Your ally is recklessly attacking the turret. The turret will infrequently fire a beam attack that damages units in a line. The turret has a triggerable ability called Shockwave that stuns units around it. The turret's basic attack will cycle between different units to fire on if multiple units are in range. Ensure you space out your units while fighting the turret.
Aha.
The might of the Blood Ravens is
Attack
with
and destroy the turret.
Gabriel moving out.
Taking turret fire.
This day of back, scum! Let us do it! Target you!
Okay.
Destroying the turret has rewarded us with resources as well. The power core is now vulnerable for attack.
Setting out!
Jawohl.
The enemy has penetrated our base. They must have snuck around. The power core has a shelter ability you can activate. Activate power core shelter to buy time for us to reposition our troops and drive the enemy back. Select your stronghold and use the mass recall ability. Any of your units outside of combat will be teleported back to the stronghold. Defend
Chapter, come up, moving!
Our emergency recall ability is available.
I will not falter! No escape!
You cannot stand against the Emperor's angels of death.
Begone!
You fleed before our cannons. That cannon team here.
Ja, die sind schon nice, ne?
Make way!
Defend our power core from the
Bam!
Enemy devastated.
Taking enemy attack!
Wie sie zerschnittelt werden.
The enemy's power core is now wide open for counterattack. Destroy their power core.
Jawohl.
The enemy has sheltered their power core just like you
Targeting
did.
infantry!
Their power core is
No
invulnerable
escape!
while it is sheltered. Focus on killing the enemy forces
Make
until the
way!
shelter expires.
Devastators marching orders.
This is Gabriel! God! Stop! No escape!
Incinerate. Devastator squad.
This day holds glory!
Well done. This concludes the Dawn of War 3 multiplayer tutorial. You now know what it takes to achieve victory in a multiplayer match.
Ja, nice. Das war doch
You have
sehr...
won glory in battle this day.
Nice. Dann würde ich sagen... Dann können wir jetzt loslegen mit der Kampagne. Also in der nächsten Folge. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen. Und freue mich dann schon auf die nächste Folge. Haut rein.